Time has come for my divine to return. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics getting burned. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics getting burned. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics getting burned. The time has come for my divine to return. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics getting burned. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics getting burned. Smoke up the ashes of my lyrics.
With my leads on the beats, I'm a beast in the streets. Study the mystic science with the sheiks in the east. Sitting down like Christ in the Last Supper feast. Looking at my disciples.
Cardiology here at the album release party of Infinite Mind, Mike Divine Vol.1. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. The young brother's been working really hard. There's a lot of love in the place. Here in Secaucus, Herbert's Billiards. Now let me ask you a question. How long have you been rhyming? When did you start rapping?
I started rhyming back in '91 when I was like in 6th grade. I mean, I was doing music kind of earlier than that, but you know, it was just, you know, like little kids just being creative. But around '91, I seen people rhyming on the block.
Tell me about the album. This is a compilation album of all the work. When did you start doing the work, and why made you put this album out, and what's the purpose behind it?
I started putting the album together in April. I had stopped rhyming for a little bit, you know, to concentrate more on myself. I figured this music thing was getting too hypnotic for people, and it was becoming like a fantasy in their mind that they were gonna become these big rap stars and this, that, and the third. I wasn't falling victim to none of that, man. I had my ups and downs. I went through my trials and tribulations. Today's mathematics is, you know, knowledge, wisdom. That's the letter L in the supreme alphabet that stands for love, hella right. I went through a lot of love, hella right. I went through a lot of struggle with this music, man. So I kind of put it back for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, I manifested it into a betterness, you know what I'm saying, for myself, kind of starting this year, man, in 2009. That's why I have a track called Revolution 2009. You know, revolution means change. I figure I came with a change, man, and that change was I wanted to do music again, but I wanted to do it for myself.
First is gonna eat was a Peter who told me he would never be the cheater. But when the wisdom broke, he was the non-believer. Now who was the deceiver? The betrayal is foolish. Stuck me up with the nails in the grail. It's Judas. Now I'm in the afterlife, battling with Anubis.
Angles all day. This ain't no bullshit. Straight consciousness, real hip hop, not that shit you hear on the radio. Believe that. Black Manny, nigga.
Aside from, you know, ripping the mic and doing all that good stuff, you know, I'm hearing that you're an established writer, right? So can you explain about the book that you took a part of and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, this is, you know, this is the knowledge of self anthology right here. I was asked to do an article for this by the god Sunez. Sunez is the brother that gave me my flag. You know, I represent for the 5% nation, otherwise known as the nation of God and earth. You know what I'm saying? And this book was a collection of writing, an anthology, a collection of writings from brothers in the nation, you know, on different perspectives that needed to be touched on, and questions that needed to be asked and answered. I did an article, a 3-piece article with the brother Sunez and with the brother Knowledge Eternal, and basically the articles were based on the martial arts, on how the gods practiced it. You know what I'm saying? I used to do security for the nation of gods and earths. I still do. You know what I'm saying? But basically, our branch of security was trained, really disciplined in the martial arts, and it became a part of our culture, and I felt the need to emphasize that as an article in the book. And I wanted to dedicate that article to the Grand Master, Bobby Lee Whitaker, who, you know, took time to just train us and just do it out of love, man. Do it as like a father, you know, like a father figure for us, man. So the purpose of this album was to create an economic revolution specifically targeted for the hood, especially for those who ain't got the finances to support themselves but want to do independent work. So basically, not only can you buy this at retail price for you to listen, but you can buy it at wholesale price for you to sell. Basically, at $1 a CD, for 20 CDs minimum, you sell each at $5 yourself. That's money in your pocket. That's $100 in your pocket. I'm not asking for that money. That's your money. This is an economic revolution right here. We need to start moving towards an economic revolution. We have violent revolutions. We have political revolutions. We have social revolutions. We still have yet, the poor peoples of the planet Earth, the original peoples of the planet Earth, have yet to have an economic revolution. This is an economic revolution. Wholesale pricing the CDs, selling it. I got information on these CDs. I don't just have
rhetoric, I got information on these CDs. Yeah, I got poetry, but poetry is what? You know what I'm saying? Poetry is the manifestation of your art and your craft. You know what I'm saying? Based on the knowledge that you got. I got information to spread as well. I don't just have rhetoric, man. I'm here to speak something. I'm here to spread a message. You dig what I'm saying? And this album is gonna help support that. This book is gonna help support that. HustleandWin.com is gonna help support that. TheBlackGod.com is gonna help support that. You know what I'm saying? So right here, we building a movement. We're not just, I'm not just putting records out just to put records out. I'm here to build something. The Institute for Black and Latino Development, because that's what we need. The Institute of Black and Latino Development is what we need in our community. The Institute for Black and Latino Development is what we need all over the world. That's what we need right now. Because everywhere you go all over the planet Earth, the darker you are, the poorer you are. Explain that bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not beat for that right now. Right now we need a change. We need a revolutionary change. We don't need a social revolutionary change. Or rather, we can have a social revolutionary change, but a social revolutionary change without an economic revolution is going to be irrelevant. It's going to make no sense whatsoever, because we're going to be in the same boat. Study Pedagogy of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire. Why is the oppressed in a society, after they push out the oppressors, why do they become the oppressors themselves? You know what I'm saying? So we need to move away from that. We need to start moving into something that's going to uplift us as a people, uplift us as individuals, and uplift us as a nation. You know what I'm saying? The Institute for Black and Latino Unity, motherfucker loves me, and I love him back, man. This is my fucking family, man. Thank you. Yo, been there for years, man.
Check it out, man. It's dropped. Check it out. Y'all better see this, because my man right here is the truth. I'm saying right now, I'm the biggest critic out there, yo. It's the truth. I'm the #1 fan right now, man. I've been saying that shit for years, right? For years. For real. Check them out. Check it out. Models Video Productions, Cornbread Video Productions, Ideology Productions.
Label over here, man. Tony R Music, man. This is how we do it, man. We doing it big. We got Tony R Music in the building right here, man. Tony R Music, man. That's Black Panther right there. My little brother, this is missing. You know what I'm saying? We did it big over here. I want to thank everybody that supported. I want to thank everybody that came out. I want to thank everybody that showed love. I want to thank everybody that was on the album. Thank everybody that was on the album. People that are on the album. Obviously, special guest appearances, Lyrical Ruckus. He's like on the majority of the songs. My brother Gabriel the Archangel. The entire angelic army, to the best of my ability, got on the album. Even though we haven't been together for a couple years, I was able to bring everybody back together. I'm the co-founder of the army, so of course they're gonna do that to show me love, you know what I mean? I got Famine on the album, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All over the place, man, on this album right here. But this album was family. I even got a brother from Spain. Shout out to Niñato from Spain, you know what I'm saying? Supporting the God, Infinite Mind. You know, this is how we did it, man. We did it big with this one, man. Like I said, I just want to thank everybody, man. I just feel mad love to Infinite7mind.com, myspace.com/Infinite7mind, www.twitter.com/Infinite7mind. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Infinite7mind@yahoo.com. What else can I say? IamFamine.com. Listen to the music there, man. Peace.
If you ain't with it, you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So you better get with it before you get got. You understand what I'm saying? My couch Divine. 2-6 be the game. It ain't nothing. If you don't understand it by now, you're gonna need to understand it soon.
City, man. Shout out to UNI City. You know what I'm saying? New Jersey, now justice, or should I say no justice? You know what I'm saying? New Jerusalem. Boom.
2-6.
Yo.
I want your cornbread, nigga.